Right, I think that's all working. If you follow the socials, not quite the live stream we were expecting today, but it's nevertheless going to be a fun time. Hello chat, Igar. Welcome to the live stream 2. Yes, it's rare you're going to get 2 live streams from me in one day. That's unfortunately how it worked out today. Have you had a good week, Gar?
All set and ready for a field test.
I don't think I've ever played FoamStars on a weekend, so I don't know how many people are going to be about.
Look at all this new stuff.
Well, first thing I'll do is I'll check, see if anyone else is online. Conductor is, but that present on the side means that they're already in a group, so that's fine. So I'm just going to start the matchmaking. Let's just get going. And that's the Extreme Party. Freedom League, where is it? Extreme Party, what's the rules today? Well, don't know what the rules are, but we're matchmaking into it. Excuse me. Frog in my throat today. Fortunately, that is the PS4 in the background you can hear. I have reapplied the thermal paste. I have given it, I took it apart, dusted it, cleaned it, thermal pasted it with some new stuff. So in a way it does sound different, but it doesn't solve the fundamental issue of the PS4 in that it runs hot. Okay guys, saw your comments. You've had busy week this week, busy week next week. Yeah, it's nice sometimes just to spend time on creative stuff as well. Busy but nice. Sounds nice. Had a somewhat busy week myself. It's kind of what's happened with Friday. Friday's live stream is usually Squad Busters, but I couldn't get back from work in time. I think there's an event in Squad Busters, so if you usually play it, the event is, I think, giant enemy crabs, but again, I haven't been in to check. Been a lot of video game announcements, Scar, from Gamescom. Has there been anything that's caught your eye? Did you see the Mega Victory Bell video? Or anything like that? I know you've been busy, so don't worry if you haven't. I sometimes try to spend a little bit of time keeping up with it, but there's so much news. Yeah, it really is difficult to keep up with it. I have access to a website that gives me all the press releases and updated screenshots and stuff. Even though I have access to it, it's difficult to keep up with everything that's listed on there. For example, I do like Star Trek, so you know, Strange New Worlds is on at the moment and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But I'm old, so I grew up with like Next Generation in the late 80s, 90s. So for me, just trying to spend a little bit of time to keep up with the news, I saw a new Star Trek Voyager game's been announced. I was like, I've seen no one talk about this. I want to know about it. So yeah, because I had access to the press website, checked it out, but I was just surprised.
Okay, time to debut my latest and great.
Honestly, Gar, I think so too. I never really was a huge fan of DS9. It had for me, such a slow start that it wasn't until like Way of the Warrior that DS9 got its hooks into me. But apart from Star Trek Discovery, I've been a fan of nearly everything. I thought Prodigy was amazing. Lower Decks was fantastic. Conductor! Oh, it's a Ramsey team. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Oh well. So yeah, this new Voyager game, it basically puts you at the Badlands and you have to survive. I mean, you have to get Voyager home. So I don't think it's any particular part of the story.
Go for it. Bouncy bubble, now get back out. Alright, let's go. Okay.
Ah, damn. I think the Voyager game also has some sort of like what if scenarios. So I don't know everything, but there's just so much news, and the thing that was the coolest thing to me I completely missed.
Launched it.
3-3. So I don't think I've ever played this game mode before, so I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I just know there's 4 Ramses attacking us.
Useful data. Go for it. Bouncy. Find my data can still win. Let's spin it up, pal.
Ah, damn.
Hopefully I've got some good data.
Oh, there's a second Star Trek game. I haven't looked into this one because it's zombie themed. But yeah, there's a second one.
Get busy.
Well, balls. I saw a big purple thing pink thing next to me. I wanted to hit it, but it knocked me out instead. That was
Everyone.
chaotic. They're all Ramses in front of us.
So much data.
I'm guessing they are a team. Ah, no awards for me. I don't see why we can't keep playing this mode. Do a few more at least, just to get a sense of how it works and how crazy it is.
Let's get it started.
Ah, square.
Here are the rules.
Ah, okay. Again, excuse me. Let me just have a quick cough. So in this party mode, the reason why they could have 4 Ramses was because of the mode. You're allowed to have an overlap of characters.
I'm trying to duck the
Okay.
heat, but these rules are too hot.
So I think I might have done an extreme party or two in the past where there was some weird rules. Damn, what was that Star Trek zombie game? I really can't remember what it's called. I don't even remember seeing what Star Trek universe it's in. Star Trek Voyager is pretty much Voyager, so that was easy to work out. See if this press site has information on it. No, I can't find it here. I'll put in chat the Voyager name. I put Star Trek Zombies into the search and it brings up Strange New Worlds. Please don't be that. Let that be a spoiler. Okay, so I have seen Strange New Worlds, and yeah, I can actually work. I know why that's there. Chat, have you been watching Strange New Worlds? Ah. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay. So it's called Star Trek Infection, and it's on the Meta. It's a VR game. Now, I am not good with scary movies, scary games, scary stories, so I will not be picking this one up myself. We're watching the trailer, so I apologise if I scream. looks like we might play as a Vulcan character. Alright, so that Star Trek game looks like a combination of Bioshock, Dead Space, and Star Trek. It actually kind of looks pretty cool. So it's a bit of a shame it's stuck on the VR MetaQuest. Maybe it'll come out on PS5, but yeah, it's interesting. I like how they tried to do, or how they tried to display the Vulcan nerve pinch. That was quite clever. And mind meld as well. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people doing this mode. Normally matchmaking isn't that bad. I know support has ended for the game, but it is free. Free to play, free to download. So usually it's quite a few people playing. I'll cancel that matchmaking, we'll go into another one.
Well, hello there.
What else do we get? Freedom League. Jet Justice. What are the rules here?
Know the rules, even if you might break them one day.
I think I've done one of these. Alright, I'll try it. See if anyone's online.
The party's heating up.
It's not like today's going to plan anyway. So yeah, if you've missed the start of the other live stream, it was going to be Destiny 2 today. I hadn't played it in like 7 years, I think I worked out. Well, that was when the trophies stopped being earned. So I downloaded. So when you start the game, it says you need all these expansion packs. So I clicked them all, set them to download last night. So when I woke up this morning, I checked the PS4 and it had all been installed, which is fantastic. Started the game. I was like, okay, look like we're ready. So I got the live stream going, hit go, and then it launched the PSN store instead. And unfortunately, the PSN store is one of the biggest problems on the PlayStation 4. There's like a timeout issue that was never fixed. So there are times where if you turn on the PS4 and you sign in and you go straight to the store may fail to load because you've gone too quick. And if you then wait too long, sometimes the store fails to load because you've timed out or kind of logged out of the store system or something. It's really weird. So that's like a sweet spot for logging in and then going straight into the PSN store. Yeah, the PSN store on the PS4 is worse than on the PS3. Trust me, I know the PS3 PSN store. So anyway, yeah. So it tried to load the PSN store, it failed to load the PSN store. I had to quit the game, load the game again, then it went to the PSN store, then it said I had nothing installed. And I was like, oh no. Quit it again, went back in, and then it said there was an error. So, yeah. It's like 80 gigabyte downloads last night. All wasted. So I've deleted the game. I'll play FoamStars now and then I'll try and get Destiny all updated again. I got space on, got external storage, I put that on, so yeah. I actually was also looking at there was another free to play game on PS4 I was looking at. Oh, Struth, what was that called? Because I had it on the cross media bar. I know what I mean. First Descendant. I had it, and I checked and it was all up to date, and I thought, I don't remember playing this recently. So I was going to play that today instead. That was the first plan. So I went in, turned it on, launched it, and it wouldn't connect to the servers. You know, I did a Google search. Is the first Descendant service online? It said yes. After about 10 minutes, the game threw up a page that said PS4 supports ended. And it ended in June. So I didn't realise that the first Descendant has stopped all PlayStation 4 support. So I deleted that. But yeah, we really are at the end of the PS4's life cycle now. The new Battlefield does not support it. I think the new Call of Duty does. But when we've got games like Genshin Impact cancelling the PS4 version, or ending support for the PS4 version, you've got, as I mentioned, the first Descendant has stopped the PS4 version. And there was some story earlier in the week that Sony has essentially told developers to stop with the PS4 development, or to move on to the PS5. It very much feels like the end of an era. We had this on PS3. Sony sent out messages before the PS3 store was locked. So the store works, you can still download PSP, PS Vita, PS3 stuff off it, but developers are no longer able to add games to it, nor are they able to update to their games. The store is locked. Nothing goes in anymore. Nothing's happening here. This matchmaking's terrible today. Let's just try casual party, see if there's anyone there.
If you're a real star, you can sure as hell grab it.
So yeah, PS4 is on its way out, and unfortunately I still don't have a PS5. PS5 in Japan got 2 price increases, and now America's had a second price increase. I was kind of in the back of my mind, I was hoping that I could hold out until like the PS6, where it would be not too much more power, but for a lot less price. I think that's what they're trying to, the rumor is they're aiming for like the Switch 2 price. I doubt it. I think there might be a little bit more than Switch 2, but still. That's all money, and don't exactly have money at the moment. And a quick look on the old Twitter, see if there's any news we should talk about. Wow, it's the 1 year anniversary of Concord apparently. I never tried it. It's a Pac-Man event, but I don't think Nintendo has brought back Pac-Man 99.
Here goes. This is where my research.
Oh, I recognize Cloud Strife. Okay. I must admit, Shadow Labyrinth does look cool as a Pac-Man game. But yeah, I just checked the eShop, and even though there may be a Pac-Man deal or event happening, no Pac-Man 99 anymore. Oh yes, there's Eternatus in Pokemon Go. I live in the suburbs, so there's no one here doing it, and you need, like, you can have teams up to 100. So the 1 or 2 people walking around to this morning or this afternoon, yeah, they're not going to do it. Thankfully, you can use a remote pass on the Eternatus battle, so I might have to do that. Alright, this is a casual game. We finally found a game. It won't be any less chaotic than the League stuff we were doing earlier. Whoa, someone on the left. Use the cannon to get there. Damn, I'm nearly foamed up already. Damn, they singled me out and got me. Alright. There's someone behind me. No! I'm not too far away from my teammates, but I'm mostly far enough away that I can be picked out. Well, we've only got one of theirs out so far. Damn. Damn. I was not expecting a barrage of enemy attacks. I was out of liquid. I just needed one more hit on the enemy player. And I did not have that one more hit. So we're down to our star player. Our star player gets more attack power. And more health, so they can stay alive a little bit. Balls. Cheers. He's in a super. So we have a chance here to get them to their star player. Oh damn. Just got that in the wrong place. Ooh. See, now we're in this position, we're actually kind of working as a team a little bit more than we were before. Like, we should have done this right from the start. Our star player's gone off to attack the enemy, so I want to keep close to them. So if they need help, I can try and give that help. Okay, we've got them down to 2 now. Ah, balls. Cheers. Good save. Oh, just survived. They're on a bit of a counter attack, they are. Damn, I hit the roof. Damn, I thought I had them, but they They must have jumped as soon as the plane landed. So our star player is nearly foamed up. Yeah, their star player, that makes sense. That's who got me out quite a few times in the beginning. Let's help our star player out, because they're obviously getting surrounded here. Damn, ran out of ink. Ink. Wrong game. A robot fell through the stage. Huh. Well, star player, you can see he's got a big star above their head, so we know where they are. So if the time runs out, we go into extra time. And then the stage will start getting smaller. Like a energy barrier of sorts closes in on us. But their star player is running away. They kind of have to do because their health's so low. And I'm just kind of shooting to try and put our foam colour down. So we had a path through. But hey, we won! I'll take that win. Didn't look like from the start. We were like six, yeah, we had 0 left. They had 6 left. Well, we clawed it back. Cheers, guy. That was a good game. I thought it was going to be over in a couple of minutes, but no, we took them all the way to extra time.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I can see if it is. See if there's anyone still in the extreme party. That was fun as well. I really don't get this game's decoration mode. I earned this truck. I don't know what you call these. We don't have these in. Well, we didn't have these in England when I lived there. Deli trucks. I don't know. I earned it, got it. I put it on the map, and it just sits here, much like a lot of the other stuff. I don't get the point of some of this game. Ooh, that was weird. The water looks terrible.
Let's do it. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
They really notice how bad the water looks.
My turn.
I was trying to get that to go in the water, but it didn't work. What's nice about FoamStars is that even though it is kind of a failed game, it didn't do the numbers that Square Enix wanted. It also didn't really develop it into where there's like only one meta. There are not a lot of characters, but each of them are viable.
Go time. Let's do it.
So it is nice that you can pick any character you want and just be as effective as everyone else. I do appreciate that. I should use this time to talk about the Mobile Friday video, because the video that went live for Mobile Friday was for Silver and Blood, and it's a fantastic RPG. I wasn't expecting a vampire themed RPG to play so well, but it really was good. Unfortunately, even though the game itself is like a gig on the App Store, there's then an additional like 5.3 gigs you got to download before you can play it. Before you can play the whole story. So that's a shame. But yeah, it has cool anime cutscenes, fully voiced, and it's set in almost like an alternative European history. It kind of combines vampires and the Black Death into a really believable story. And these sort of games have like they have like gacha mechanics, summon mechanics, and this game ties it into the lore, into the world, so it doesn't take you out of it. You need the game's lore to summon, and it works really well. So yeah, if you're looking for an RPG on phones, Silver and Blood might be worth checking out. And I did like an hour in the video, and no adverts. But in that first hour, you start, then you go back in time a day, and then you go do like chapter 0. So I finished the video when we were about to start chapter 1.1, and I think the patch notes say that they've just added chapter 17. So it's going to be a very, very long game. I hadn't done a lot of RPGs, so I was kind of looking for a good one, and I found a couple. So this week was Silver and Blood. I think, let me get my phone. I think next week might be Dragon Spearer.
Ready for a field test.
And then I think after that is Alpha Dia 3, I think is the next one. So I've got some RPGs coming to Mobile Friday.
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
But if they're going to be as fun as Silver and Blood, I'm looking forward to it. Spot the odd one out. I'm not changing, I like my character. So yeah, this is Extreme Party. Let's see if we're up against Conductor again. If we are, that probably means there's a very small group of people playing this. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I think there might be more people playing casual. They usually are. Oh, I don't like that the music stopped and that the loading's happening. If my PS4 goes silent, then that means it's kind of like the PS4's crashed a little bit. And then yes, it's my fault. But when it takes this long to load, it typically means someone else has disconnected. I wonder if they have like tried to kick me because I wouldn't change my character. Yeah, we've already seen today the PS4 version doesn't take this long to load, so something's up. Oh god, I just remembered. Do you still play the Pokemon card game on Pocket? I saw that there was an expansion pack announced, and it's focused around Johto. So I checked to see if Jumpluff had been added to the game, and it turns out Jumpluff had been added to the game maybe a pack or two ago.
Alright then.
I didn't know. So I might be getting into the Pokemon the card game again with the quest to get Jumpluff. Hey, Conductor's on the opposite team. Alright. Do you play the online multiplayer in that, or do you just focus on collecting the cards? Ah, disconnection. Yeah, it's me mostly forgetting. That's why I stopped doing it, mostly because I forgot about it.
Let's get it started.
Man, it takes so long to get a game. Why would people disconnect? What's the point of disconnecting?
I was born in a city where bubbles don't fly, and no one had any money. I would sell newspapers.
Do you think, that you've got a Jumpluff yet?
Little sister and
I don't know what the rarity is on it.
Beat it, kid. I don't want to see your ugly mug around here.
I did look up the pack name, but all I remember is that the pack name is quite long. So I don't know exactly if it's the most recent pack or the one or two before that.
Every day was a struggle. My sister's illness meant she couldn't leave the house much.
I've got your burrito. Thanks. Don't worry. I broke up with these little girls again. Yay!
The stray cat, Nachos, who I would feed on the way home. The pay raise that was coming soon. The hope that I could get her to a hospital. The bubbles I told her I could see outside every day. They were all lies. For her sake. And
Stay
eventually,
busy.
for my sake too.
Hey, you got Jumpluff.
They were a way for us to escape the misery of our everyday lives. But one day I will make them a reality.
Let's do it.
I don't know how,
Wisdom and Seeing Sky. Okay, I knew it had a long name, but I didn't realize it was a new one. Excellent. Do you know if it's like a somewhat rare card that might be hard to get, or should it be okay? Ah, balls. It won't let you post links, I'm afraid.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
I mean, you can post links in the comments after the stream's finished, but during the stream, I don't think it'll let you. I think I turned that off. Keep some control over the stream, you know. Uncommon, okay. Ah, it's alright. At least they're doing good by my favourite. Are you going to get... It's open to everyone in chat. Are you going to get ZA?
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Alright, let's go.
Because I have pre-ordered Pokemon ZA. Just the normal Switch 1 version. Still can't pick up a Switch 2 in Japan. For multi-language version anyway. I think when it comes, I will do a it might be like the week comes out might be just a week of Pokemon ZA streams as I play through it. I shouldn't imagine it'll take longer than a week to do most of the main story. Doing the Z to A challenge, that might take some more time. Well, we usually wait 5 minutes, and 5 minutes has gone past, so let's matchmake into something else. Let's try casual.
Have some fun.
Extreme Party has been 1 hit and 2 misses so far, essentially. think it was last week, we hit 700 subscribers, and we're already at 715 today, which is fantastic. So thank you everyone who's joined, whether you're watching now or watching later. Thank you very much. What's hitting off at the moment? The cross-media bar stuff for God of War Collection Volume 2. And today's upload was Final Fantasy IV The Complete Collection. That's done over 100 in far less time than a lot of other things. We've got a postman there. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove did alright, but what's really surprised me, Stories on Tuesday, was a new game, X-Blaze Lost Memories, and I was genuinely shocked that it did anything. It is not a famous game, it is not big, it is not well rated, but it's something I had on PS3 that I had never played before. And kind of the worst thing is, it's a sequel. I haven't played the prequel. So I was just playing it it's a different way of telling the story. It's almost like backlog conquering, you know, getting it off the backlog. So I was expecting it to do nothing, it's just more for me. And yet, it's one of the most viewed videos I've done in a while. About 120 hits or so. And it's not like one peak, it is ticking over. So like the last 2 days have had 69 hits. So I'm just genuinely surprised that this no name game is doing numbers that I never expected. Don't worry guys, I was just talking about the site's at 715 subscribers, thanking people, saying that X-Blaze is doing the X-Blaze video is doing surprisingly large numbers of hits. And before that I was just talking about Pokemon ZA, that I've got it pre-ordered, and that first week it might be what we live stream the whole week, might be just ZA for like 2 or 3 hours each day. That might be enough. I might need the weekend as well. That might be enough to get like the main story done. But the Z to A challenge might have to be its own live stream series perhaps. Are you getting Z to A? Gar? I don't know if you missed that earlier. Damn, I can't find any matches to matchmake. I'll be back. I'm going to just quickly pick up what came through the post, because I think I know what it is. Suppose I can do some like opening ASMR. That stuck in my finger. Well, that didn't go well. So yeah, I got a PSP game. It is Bleach Heat the Soul 7. In England, we didn't get a lot of these Bleach games.
I'm trying to duck the heat, but these rules are too hot.
So I already got Soul Carnival, and that even though it's all in Japanese, it actually plays really well and looks really cool, so I've enjoyed playing that. But Heat the Soul 7 was the final in the Heat the Soul series. And it's essentially like a fighting game, Bleach style. But what's weird about this series is that there's 7 of these games, but it took less than 7 years for them to all come out. Let me get that, where's that page? So yeah, the first Heat the Soul came out in 2005, and 7 came out in 2010. So in 5 years, 7 games came out. And I wonder if that is a record for the most amount of games in the series being released in the shortest amount of time. Because off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything that would come close. Like Pokemon, you get maybe 3 in a series quite quickly, but not 7. Oh, it doesn't have any cross-media bar music. That's a shame. Yeah, I'll just put it in the PSP. Like, I got Macross Ace Frontier, that also doesn't have any cross-media bar music. The picture's cool in Macross, but this one for Bleach Heat the Soul 7, not as cool. Yeah, I was still trying to matchmake. Normally when we do this on a Wednesday, it's not a problem. I've tried casual, I've had no matches. I've tried extreme and the other league. I've had no hits. What's up with Saturday? Because it's what, 2:30-ish here in Japan? Unless, I'm about to say Squad Busters, unless FoamStars is played majority by people who work, so it'll be after 5 when it's more populated. It also means I'm running out of topics to fill the void with. So I'm putting Bleach, Heat the Soul 7 in. So yeah, I've got Soul Carnival coming as well. And we've got D to install. The music's pretty cool. Alright, I'll save that. I have recorded some of the data installs because I'm running out of PSP games to do cross-media bar stuff with. Unfortunately, I sold my collection years and years ago, so I have a quarter perhaps of what I used to have back in the day. So I've nearly done them all. Well, hello, Snowwolf. It's not much happening, I'm afraid. There's not a lot of people online. Again, another 5 minutes and Still no match. Why can't I matchmake?
Now let's have a good time.
Oh, screw it, let's just try casual, come on.
Fun.
Get us into a game already.
Let's fizz it up, pal.
This isn't meant to be a hit piece on the current state of FoamStars. Well, Snow, I don't know if you're still around or not. But if you are, how are you and how are things?
Let's do it. Go time.
Yeah, I can't draw the best of times, let alone with foam like that. I'll give up trying to draw. Versus.
Stay busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Let's do it.
Well, the hope was that I was going to be live streaming for a couple of hours, but if this matchmaking doesn't improve, I might just end the stream early. Because this is, I imagine if this is boring for me, it must be even more boring for you guys.
What you can do.
Towards the back of my mind, my worry is that I've got a PS4 issue that's stopping me. Perhaps like it's not connected to the PSN properly, so it's not finding stuff. That's what I've got in the back of my mind. Probably not true. It's probably just one of those days. But yeah, it's just odd that I've not been able to matchmake for what, 15 minutes the minimum.
His Majesty is in the building.
I just opened Pokemon the card game Pockets, and it's asking me to do a download of like a 1.1 gigabytes. Like, damn. Sure, I'm on Wi-Fi. See, I can understand why that's like a phone game, but Silver and Blood really came across as, I think I said it in the review, or if I said it in like the text, that it felt like a game designed for Apple TV.
Hello there.
Just trying to find something to play.
Real star, you can sure as hell grab one.
Come on, matchmaking, work. I don't know what's up. I don't know why you're not working. But yeah, as fun as Silver and Blood was, when you got an update that's 5 times the size of the game you installed, it really does feel like it's designed more for like Apple TV than an actual phone, or perhaps MacBook. I must admit, a part of me has thought about getting an Apple TV and using it like a console. But you need like Apple Arcade for that to really work, because otherwise it just feels like mobile games on your TV. But yeah, I am thinking about stuff like that, future content, future things we can do. I mean, I don't know, chat, what your thoughts are, but do you think Apple TV is like a console, like a platform? Or do you think it is just a TV streaming box? Because there are rumours that a new one's coming. I haven't read what the rumours say is going to be capable of, so I'm just quickly going to appleinsider.com to see if they got any thoughts on it. Damn, there's so much rumours and stuff on Apple Inside. I never envisioned it would take so long to find anything. Where's the TV? Wow, it doesn't look like Apple TV hardware-wise has been changed for quite a while. Like 4 years, maybe. Alright, just did some reading on rumors on the Apple TV, and it doesn't look like there's much game specific stuff other than perhaps 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay, let's get this phone flying. I'm trying to duck the heat, but these rules are too hot.
And because it's 8 gigabytes of RAM, it means it needs a new chip. So A18 or 17 Pro, perhaps even 19. So yeah, it looks like the Apple TV, the rumors are that it's going to be perhaps a bit smaller, same sort of size, more RAM, more power. So thinking of it as a console, as a platform to play games on, it's not out of this world. Me is I don't watch a lot of TV, so using it as a TV streaming box seems a bit pointless. And so just getting it to play video games on perhaps is a little expensive. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm thinking of. Like, it would be fun to get Apple and Android stuff on the site. I only have an iPhone, I don't have an Android device. But you don't want 2 phones or 2 iPads, 2 pads or anything like that. So it'd be interesting to get like Android phone and a MacBook or TV OS or, you know, some other Apple device to give some sort of way of differentiating between them. That's kind of things I'm thinking about. I don't suppose anyone in chat's got an Apple TV. Talk about it. So I've never seen one. They're not hugely popular here in. Well, they like none of my Japanese friends have one. But that's not to say that they're not popular with other groups of people. But a lot of the people I hang out with don't really watch a lot of TV. If they do, it's YouTube, and they tend to watch it via the console they have, or even just iPad. A lot of people do have computers, laptops and stuff, but not as many of them sit around watching videos on it. They tend to be watching videos on phones and iPads or tablets. I've certainly been to a couple of Japanese houses where the computer sits in a little nook, kind of close to the sitting area, almost like how it used to be in the 90s, where the computer was near the phone line, so the computer was often in the living room, like in a against the wall kind of place. I've seen that a couple of times here in Japan. Often people do have computers in their room, but not everyone. Some families I know are very against kids playing games on computers and iPads and stuff. Like in the anime Dan, one of the main characters doesn't have a phone and she's a high schooler. And I've seen that here. As like a graduation gift for completing high school, I have seen families save up and then give them the phone. Like, hey, you've graduated high school, you've earned your phone, you've earned an iPad, you earned a computer. I've certainly seen that. Just as much as I've seen, like on the trains, toddlers being given iPads to keep them quiet. The social norm here is that on trains you don't talk, and if you do, you're quiet. A screaming baby is socially awkward for parents, so they're giving them handhelds or music or iPads, just something to occupy them is common. Not often you get kids sitting still. I can't believe it's been, what, nearly 20 odd minutes since my last game. Why isn't the matchmaking working?
All right, here we go.
I'll try one more time on casual,
Turn it up.
and if I can't find a game, I'll turn the game on and off again. I might turn the PS4 on and off again just to see if we can get it to work. It's truly bizarre. On a Wednesday when I stream this, yeah, we may have one or two instances where we can't find a game, but not as much as this. This is truly odd. Like, if I had not been playing the game and just came into this, I would assume that the multiplayer is dead for this game, but it really isn't. It's just right now, for some reason, the matchmaking is just refusing to matchmake. It's truly odd.
Let's do it. All right. All right.
I know it might seem pointless trying to hit this blimp, but we already found one hole
Let's do it.
in the in that screen. There's a hole in there where you can shoot through, whereas the rest of the screen you can't. So you always trying to find some sort of hole to attack that blimp with, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Go time.
Damn.
Let's do it.
Ah, it's a shame. Huh. You can't jump on that. Hmm. Come on, matchmaking. Give me a hit. Don't have all day to try and wait for you to actually work. That's it. If I can't get it here, I will try turning the game on and off again.
All right.
It could be the way that how the last one disconnected on us. Perhaps that's messed something up. That was strange. Normally a game disconnects quicker than that did, and how long it took to load was bizarre as well.
Let's do it.
So if I turn it off and on again, perhaps that will just refresh it. Besides, I've got nothing else to lose. Why not? No, we found a match. Just cut the last 20 minutes.
Here goes. This
Can't believe it took so long to get a stupid match. It's frustrating.
Looks like everyone's ready. Let the good times roll.
Not getting my hopes up just yet. There we go. Okay, it's probably gonna work.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars
Let's go.
Party. On tonight's
Data logger off.
That's right. It's time to see some beautiful stars get smashed up.
I don't recognise any of the names we're playing with.
Good one. Get ready. The party's on.
Alright. Oops, sorry, put my phone down. I pulled one pack on Pokemon the Pocket the card game, hoping to get Jumpluff right away. But nope, gotta keep doing some more pulls.
Go for it. Bouncy bubble.
Got a big wall up, okay. Attacking from a distance at the moment, no one's really venturing.
Show us what you can do.
Our way.
Let's get busy.
They have a tonic on their team, so their tonic nearly got me with that throwing attack that I just did.
Take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
Pull back a little bit. Yeah, we're very much just teasing. No one's going ahead to proper attack. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn. Of course, one of our players needs help. We all want to go and help them. As soon as we did that and broke the line, they were able to get in. Well, considering what happened in the first game we played today, it's not over yet. We were 7-0 down, and we still won that. Run away! Damn it. Why are they targeting me? Damn, I can't reach. Yeah, I saw those coming straight at me. You have to slowly move forward here. Damn, I'm being targeted again. Alright, let's get in. Skill. Hey, Zakuro, welcome to the live stream. That's not going to plan. Hope you had a good week, Zakuro. Oh, damn. we finally got someone on their team. Excellent. Well, good morning to you. Hopefully it's a lovely morning. I know here it was meant to be cloudy, but actually turned out pretty alright today. Damn it. I knew I had little health. I think this one might be tougher to get to a tie. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try, but still. It's going to be rough. Definitely backing each other up pretty smartly. We're going to get like 2 of them out. Whilst our players definitely gone off to attack, so I'm kind of trying to keep up with them, keep them in sight. So if I need to save them, we can. Yeah, I had someone behind me there. Use my super there. Oh, we got a couple. Alright, we got them to the star player with 30 seconds left. Excellent. Which means we can go to sudden death if we can't get them out quickly. But because their teammates are mostly knocked out, we've got a brief time here. Very brief time where we have the advantage, and I think that time's over already. Yes! We turned that around right at the end there. Yeah, I saw Silk Song got a release date. About time.
It's an honor. Thank you.
I must admit though, I won't be getting it. I tried the sort of base release and I kind of reached a skill ceiling. I did the first few hours, but then it got to difficult and frustrating and I never picked it up again afterwards. I think it was a PlayStation Plus game, that's why I checked it out.
So you came.
But I can see what the traction is to it. It is cool. What platform are you getting it on, Zakuro? PC? I don't know if I would say it made me rage quit, but it stopped being fun, so I just stopped playing it. But like I said, I did play for several hours. I got quite... I want to say I got half the game done before it just stopped being fun and started being a challenge, and I kind of fell off from that. I mean, if it's on PlayStation Plus, I might check it out, but or if it's a cloud game, I could check it out for Cloud Monday. But other than that, Zachary, did you check out or did you see what mobile game I did on Friday? Ooh, last boss death. Yeah, Zachary, Silver and Blood. Absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend it. It is. I only did an hour, so in that hour I only got to chapter 1. But yeah, I really enjoyed how they tied the summon mechanic into the game mechanics and into the story. It all kind of made sense. I like, being from Europe, combining the Black Death and vampires was really clever. It was just frustrating that there was an additional 5 GB install. That really... the game is only 900 megabytes, and I knew that wasn't going to be the full thing. But for it to be an additional 5 gigabytes is really frustrating. I think the most recent patch added chapters 17, 18 to it. So in an event, 1 hour took me to chapter 1. I imagine there's probably 20 hours of content ahead. I know they usually do, Zakharov, but from my point of view, it's a mobile game. You download it, you should be able to play it. You shouldn't have to wait at home and then update everything and then you can go and play it. But yeah, it is usual for especially RPGs and stuff. But I do have, let me get my phone. I do have 2 more RPGs lined up, and I don't think they're going to have additional downloads. I have Dragon Spearer and Alpha Dia 3. And I don't think they're going to have additional downloads. I think they're going to be the full game. Because I think the difference is those 2 are finished stories. Whereas Silver and Blood is a live RPG. Dragon Spear and Alpha Dia, they're like Kemco RPGs. So if you're familiar with Kemco, they kind of release 7 or 8 RPGs a year. Different worlds, different characters, different settings, and often each one has a different mechanic from each other. So I saw that they had partnered with a mobile developer to bring some RPGs to iPhone. So that could be fun. Damn, nothing on matchmaking again. We were just with a group of people. Why can't we just keep playing with them? Sakura, is there anything else from Gamescom that grabs your attention, that you're interested in playing in? I put in the chat much earlier that I was surprised to find 2 Star Trek games had been announced. Found a game. Excellent.
To be dazzled.
And there are 2 beginners. Nice. 2 new players. Playing Daxter again. Huh. Are you playing that on PS4, PS5, or are you playing that on actual PSP hardware?
Now, let the good times roll. Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars.
And the field test is go.
That's right. It's time to see some beautiful stars get smashed up. Let's make this party a
Alright.
fun one.
Yeah, the Dream stuff. Like the first, if I remember, the first Dream one is like Matrix themed, and it's so unlike the rest of the game up to that point. It's kind of odd. So what are you playing that on, Zakuro, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, sorry, you're answering. Damn, there was someone beside us. Oh, Vita. Yeah, I imagine Vita would be a good platform for that. Much, perhaps more comfortable to hold. It's not a long game, but it's a fun game, for sure. I downloaded the PS4 version again. I did a Cloud Monday video on it, I think, and it was just as fun. I kind of want to plan a bit, if I'm honest.
Let's get busy. All right.
Alright, we've got one there. Very even at the moment. Pushing them back.
Show us what you can do. Stay busy. Take it away. Busy.
Kind of keep them penned in. I'm doing long range attacks on them. My teammates are going a bit closer. Hope is that I'm close enough to help anyone who needs it. Okay, we need to get one more and they're down to their star player.
Let's do it. Show us what you can do. Let's get busy.
Oh, help behind me, damn. Oops. Oh, we're down to our star player. Oh no.
And now to show off my nervous.
Okay, they're down to their star player, that's better. Ooh, will this end in time or is this going to go to extra time?
Stay busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Go time.
Oh, star players going back and back and back. Ah, balls. Gold, gotcha. I must admit, I don't remember a lot of the Dream stuff off the top of my head.
Not done
It's been so long since I played it, and the dream stuff isn't necessarily as long as like the rest of the game levels are. So yeah, I just don't really remember it. I wonder if there was like a PS2 version of Daxter. Some of the PSP games got PS2 versions. I wonder if this was one of them. That might make it a bit more easier or more interesting to play, control-wise. I shouldn't think controls carry over. I shouldn't think saves carry over. But if you're struggling because of like the controls, perhaps if there's a PS2 one, that might be easier to do. For example, there's Motorstorm on PSP, but they also released it on PS2 as well. Right at the end of the PS2's life, they brought out PS2 versions of PSP games, I guess, as a way of extending the life cycle. And I imagine porting from PSP to the more powerful PS2 wasn't as much of a challenge. Where's my team? Oh, he is. We can see it, it's so close. Hey, you take a win. Oh, I see what you're saying, okay.
Nice work, everyone. Yet another successful experiment.
I think out of like the 5 games we've managed, I think we've won 4 of them. Maybe 3 or 4 of them. So I've got a surprising win streak happening today.
Will always be super.
It's just taking so long to get into these games. Cheers. You got much coming up, Zakuro? Anything fun, exciting? Like this weekend, do you have any plans, or are you gonna just relax?
Now let's have a good time.
Yeah, Zakuro, I've tried today Freedom League and had no games match. I've tried Extreme Party and had 1 game match. And there was no one else online, so I haven't done Private Party. And Casual Party's been not as successful either.
All right.
Clean the house, relax, yeah. I know that plan. In the post, earlier in the stream, the postman arrived. I got the PSP game Bleach Heat the Soul 7. So I'll do my usual cross media bar recordings, and it's got a data install, so I'll record that. Sometimes they're fun. So I'll do that. I'll try and record some more videos. Like the 2 RPGs I mentioned on phone, I think they're pretty much static, so I think I can record them now and it would only be like bug updates to them. So I feel like if I record them now, I have them ready. Still got more demos. There's a lot of demos coming out of Gamescom. You know, you called a couple and then 4 more come out. So damn. I'm half expecting the Pokemon ZA demo to be released publicly as well. Oh, and I want to do Eternatus as well if I get a chance. On Pokemon Go, there's Eternatus event happening. I live in the suburbs and there's just not enough players. So I thankfully saved up enough to get a what do you call it when you that ticket you need to play with friends in other places. I got one of those. But the fact that the Eternatus fight has been opened up to 100 players makes me worried. It's going to be very difficult to find someone playing Eternatus with a real big group of players. So perhaps tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon after the stream, I might perhaps have to go into central Yokohama and go and play. No, I can understand that. There's a lot coming out to Gamescom. I was really surprised. A lot across all platforms. I haven't been able to keep up with it, and I have access to a press website. I get access to trailers and screenshots, and I had emails asking if I wanted to try out some demos and betas. All on PC, but yeah, it's Gamescom is quite busy. When I used to focus on news a decade or more ago, Gamescom and E3 were super busy times.
Well, hopefully I've got some good data.
Zakuro, are you into something like Star Trek? Would a Star Trek game interest you?
Let's do it.
Oh, just survived. Ah, damn. It's really tight. Well, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like we're being dominated. Wait, is that player AFK? They're not. Oh, damn it. I forgot everything, yeah. It feels like with Gamescom this year that we really were getting stuff every day. Sometimes you feel like you get like the press conferences and then that's everything. Everything else is just repeating that. But no, it genuinely felt like one day you get this news and another day this was announced, and you say Silksong was announced out of nowhere. that's not fair. Explosion exploded me into the water. Ah, that sucks. Well, there wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't find the water.
Congratulations. Thanks a lot for the data.
Even on Thursday's PS3 demo, Hot Shots Golf, or everybody's golf, whatever it's called, I found the water there. That's in that game as well.
This is all thanks to you, the fans.
Yay! I got an award. I think they really had to release the game close to the announcement of the release. They couldn't say out in 2 years, like nah. You've got to release it. You got to announce it and release it in quick succession.
Oh yeah, a fella FoamStars fan. You know this bath's about to get hot.
Let's fizz it up, pal.
I saw Jason Schreier had a piece on it saying that, like, even though it's taken much longer, the developers still enjoyed making it. That as a group they're still friends and, you know, they're still enthusiastic. I think that's really cool. I don't know if that was something he released for Forbes, is that who he works for? Or if that's for his own books and stuff that he does. There's been some positive interviews from the group. Damn, we're actually matchmaking now. Like, the first hour of this live stream is 2 games and then 45 minutes of matchmaking. It's crazy.
Here goes. This is where my
Oh, we did match with Conductor as well. That was fun. Is Silk Song going to be like a full price $80 release, or is it like, how are they treating it? Are they treating it like, here's some DLC for a tenner, or here's a full game for 80? Like, what's the price on this? Have they announced it?
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to
Let's go. Data logger on.
Huh. Someone's got the same thing as me. Okay. Banner. Mine's Rubber Duck, and they've got Rubber Duck.
Get ready, the party's on.
No, I totally agree with you, Snow. Sorry, Zakuro, my mistake.
Let's shake things up.
I think what helped them a lot is that the first game sold a lot. They made a lot of money from the first one, and as they're a small studio, a lot of money goes a long way. So they were able to take this much longer, slower approach to development. I think if they hadn't made as much money or been as successful, then perhaps they could have done the oh man, I can't remember what you call it now. When you release like the beta, and you slowly build up on it. I think like Rogue Legacy 2 did that. I was surprised that Rogue Legacy 2, because the first game was like kind of popular. I played it and finished it, and it was out on PlayStation and PC, and then they went with the sequel. They didn't release it all by themselves. They had to get the community involved. Yeah, I thought it was meant to be DLC. That's kind of why I mentioned it, because in the back of my mind I've got that was like DLC. Oh, damn, stuck against the wall. Ah, getting attacked from the side. Couldn't escape. We've had that before, where studios have like one idea, and it was going to be DLC, and then they kind of decide like to make it something bigger. Like even back on PS3, Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty is a fun little additional download that you can get quite cheap. It's a nice couple hour story. More than just DLC. Thank you, teammate who was just standing there. It would be interesting to see if they've made any comments if they are going to take Silk Song and expand it, or if Silk Song is going to just be Silk Song, like there's no future plans for it. We're racing to save our star player. Where did they go? I thought I saved them.
Congratulations. That was a lot of fun, even if we lost.
Oh, they have plans. That's cool. Did you see, Zakro, that Rogue... Is it Rogue Prince of Persia? Or Prince of Persia Rogue has come out? Or been revealed? Because that's done by the Dead Cells team, or one of the original Dead Cells teams. I'm wondering if that'd be something you would enjoy as well.
So you came. All right, let's make this the best yet.
Oh, that's cool. I thought there would have been a PC demo. I had a look on PS4 yesterday for any new demos. I couldn't see any. Because the Prince of Persia that Ubisoft released earlier was really good. So one by one of the Dead Cells teams sounds really interesting as well.
Stay busy. All right, let's go. My third remake is a whole new story. Go time.
I have no idea what's happening, Snowwolf. Chat's been quite peaceful today, so
Let's do it.
if you want me to delete it, I can delete it, but other than that, I'm not fussed. Either way, I can keep it.
Let's do it.
Come on, matchmaking. We've done well the last couple of games. Don't leave me hanging. There's a chance, Snowwolf, that he's still here in the watching. So he might read that himself.
Go time. Let's do it.
Well, matchmaking is going to take its time. I'm going to open the Pokemon the card game Pocket and see if I can get myself a Jumpluff. I think it's now I know Jumpluff is in it. I might as well come back to it. Yes, no, sometimes it is nice just to take a step back. Totally understand that. Yeah, this chat's been quite peaceful and relaxing today. Nothing's gone to plan, so it's fine. Like you probably saw in my Discord that the initial plan was Destiny, and then my PS4 decided to not do Destiny. Yay, Skip Bloom. Goofy little thing.
All set.
Yeah, got myself a Skip Bloom.
Okay. Are you
Did come across Conductor early in the stream. They were playing Extreme Party or Extreme something, and we managed to get into play one game against them. There were 4 Ramses on that opposite team. It was hell.
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll.
Don't get me wrong, Ramsey, very, very fun, definitely. But when you come up against 4 of them, we were lucky to get one of them out.
Is go.
We did have a second game where we matched up with Conductor and their team, but it was a disconnection, so we never actually got to play. Alright, this is just enough time for me to get a Skip Bloom in Pokemon Pocket, the card game. Let's try and a bit more serious now. Well, I understand that. The matchmaking today has been horrible.
Get busy. Show us what you can do.
As in, not matchmaking. I had to quickly pivot from my initial plan to something. And as I was already on PS4, I decided to go with this. I nearly did Split Gate again.
Alright, let's go.
Yesterday I tried out. Basically, I made sure the free-to-play stuff I had on PS4 was all up to date.
Go time.
And Front Mission, or whatever it is, that mech one we did one time, still looked horrible to play, and really cranked up the PS4 fans. I really wasn't that interested in it. And the finals also was unwelcoming coming back to it. Found out one of the ones I wanted to do, like the Final Descendant, that had stopped all PS4 support, so that was no longer online. So in the end, I didn't have much else to pick from for a quick pivot.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
So what did you see then, Snowwolf? I quickly saw your comment. Something gaming related.
Exactly as planned. And now, show off Sorry, you're busy.
Ah, star player time.
Stay busy.
Yeah, I saw the creator talk a little bit about that collab. Because like the creator's open to collabs, but he only wants to do it with stuff that he's interested in. So he kind of also revealed that he's into Infinite Nikki as well.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. We might just be able to win this.
7-0 win! Damn! I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Oh yeah. Thanks, everyone. Keep it up and we'll never lose.
See, I saw a couple of pictures of what looked like clothes, but I didn't really pay attention to who's who, and it did stick out a little bit, but I'm not a huge player of either game, so not really my place to say. Yes, and I got an award for it as well. So I was having a bit of coffee there. Damn, I haven't had. I genuinely can't think of the last 7-0 win I've been a part of.
Oh yeah, a fella Foam Smash fan.
Pokemon minigame. What do you mean by Pokemon minigame?
The party's heat.
Because I know that this weekend in Pokemon Go. Oh, that's the cuddly toy Pokemon game, isn't it? That's what you're talking about. Is that what you're talking about? There is those handheld Pokemon toys. I'm confused what Pokemon Mini is. Are you literally talking about that little... Yeah, little handheld, yeah. How many of the games do you have for that? Do you have all the games or just a couple? Or are you talking about on you're emulating it? Because growing up I really wanted the Pokemon Mini. Relay games, yeah, I really wanted one. But they never were a thing in England. Like I had the Pokewalker. And I had the electric generating one, the yellow Pokewalker, and then I got the Pokewalker that came with Leaf Green and Fire Red. And they were always so much fun. So I wanted the Pokemon Mini, but I don't think I ever saw it in England or where I live in England. I know it's a subjective question, Snowwolf, but is it fun? I'm not expecting it to be good, but is it just like a fun little thing to play? Oh, Tomba. I've played Tomba. That's a lot. I enjoy Tomba. I had the demo for that as well. I played the heck out of Tomba. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a bit hit and miss, I think, but Tomba's going to be good. Five miserable achievements sounds about right. Because I know Pokemon Mini had cartridges. As well as having to buy Pokemon Mini, you also had to buy cartridges for it. Well, if you guys are interested in Pokemon Go, I'll just put my code in the chat if you want to add me to Pokemon Go. It'll be interesting to see how if I feel like ready for FoamStars on Wednesday, because I've already done it today. But yeah, it's weird for me as well playing it today. I wanted to do something, but a quick look around and I realised I didn't have anything. I could have done Battlefield 2042 again, but I didn't enjoy that for Cloud Monday. I didn't want to do that for this. I did think, look at some of this. I did think about that Switch MMO that's come out, but building is just something I'm not a fan of in these games. If it was the Sonic event, I might have done Squad Busters now, but because it was just a simple crab event, I wasn't as enthusiastic about getting that online. That my phone's battery is kind of low. It updated itself during the night, so it kind of, instead of being 100% or 80, it was down to like 50 this morning when I woke up. So I wasn't that keen on doing Squad Busters right away, but if it was the Sonic event, I definitely would have got back in, because I really need to beef up my Sonic stuff.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Let's get busy. Let's shake things up. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Ugh. Damn, I was trying to take out their sniper, but my teammate didn't even try to save me. Yeah, I keep thinking about Moko. Like, I really enjoy playing it, but it's difficult to get it into rotation. I have Monday and Tuesday with no live stream, and I have thought about popping in at least once a week, live streaming on one of those 2 days with Moko. But they're also like my days to get things prepped and done for the rest of the week. When Pokemon ZA comes out, I'll probably use Monday and Tuesday
Let's do it.
and live stream. But other than that, I don't really want to use them right now. If I was a bigger channel, and if I had to make money, then yes, I would perhaps use Monday and Tuesday for it. But right now, as things are, I enjoy having a couple of days off.
This foam's
Cammy 2? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by Cammy 2. Is that because, did I say something wrong? I mispronounced something, did I?
all right.
Ah! Something Zakrol's doing. To be honest, I had no idea what you were talking about. It's weird that when you said Cammy, my first thought was actually Okami. Because I know there's a sequel, but Kami went to Okami in my brain. That's a cool game. If you ever get a chance to play Okami, I highly recommend it.
Let's get busy.
I played the PS2 original back in the day, and I also played the PlayStation Move version. I preferred the PlayStation Move version. I liked the move controls that were added. Damn. At least I got my super off, but
Well, hopefully I've got some good data.
damn. We're one away from our star player, so we're not doing great.
Show us what you can do. No way. I gotta get
What?
my
It's almost like they may healed themselves somehow, and again my teammate didn't heal me. My teammate walked right past me. I imagine if it's kami, it might be something to do with paper. That's the Japanese word for paper. So it might be something to do with
trajectory here.
folding or origami, perhaps. That'd be my guess.
Thanks, everyone.
Ah, we lost, but I'm playing with a selfish player, so well.
Thank you. I'm sure you'll be here next time.
Let's get it started. You know this
Saw the times coming up to 4 PM here, so I might just do a couple more games, you know, get to about 4 and then end the stream. Obviously it's not quite gone to plan today, so I haven't thought about tomorrow, if I'm honest. It's often been theatre rhythm Final Fantasy, and that's often been like my game to relax to. So I might do that again.
So, the party's about to start. Ready for some fun?
Okay. Are you ready to be dazzled?
I know that feeling, Snowwolf. Although it was often me and cleaning.
Looks like everyone's
Like, I do have Switch games that I've not finished. But it's been a bit of a busy, stressful week, so having something to just chill with. And it's because, like, it's so much hand movement. It's very much like about 2.5 hours is about all I can do. So it does give me like a physical time limit.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars' glorious party.
Let's go.
It's just not much around in the moment that's really like grabbing me and really I'm really enthusiastic to play.
Let's party bubble style.
With the PS4 at the end of the life cycle, there's not a lot of new stuff coming out, not a lot of demos, not a lot of online games. Online Saturday is starting to feel a little stale. And with Switch, of course there's been a move to Switch 2 and I'm not there. I'm missing out on all the cool Switch Online stuff.
Alright, let's go. Let's get busy.
I could perhaps have a look at Mario Kart, that could be a fun one. Damn, disconnection. Yeah, I saw that. I think it's one of the ruins. I think it's the name of the stage. Yeah, I think that might be the stage. You know what? I'm gonna say last game. No, no idea how long it's going to take to get that last game, but we'll do one more.
I'll leave the rest with you. The letter was written in fancy handwriting. The police department is attributing the letter to the fabled Mr. Vegas. Investigations are ongoing. That is all from us at BBN News.
Oh, I so wanted to play that. It was a rare game growing up, and like I would go to the video game store wanting it, and if you ever saw it, it was always stupidly expensive. So I wanted it, but I never got it, never played it. None of my friends had it. So yeah, I always wanted to play Chibi Robo, and then it came out again on what, Wii U was it? There's another Chibi Robo. Oh no, it's on 3DS I think.
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy playing that. I do have the Chibi Robo amiibo. I made sure I got that. That's right, Zackrel. Thank you very much for talking and chatting away. I was going to say we got this would be the last game, but disconnection. So we're still going to play one more game, and then that'll be it. So we're near the end anyway. Previous match was invalid. Previous match didn't even start. I don't know what it's talking about. Madness. I mean, let's have a look, see if the conductor's free now. Conductor's finished, okay.
Now take it from me. You know this bath's about to get hot.
We did play one game against Conductor. But the second game we matched was a disconnection, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been a weird one today, matchmaking. Typically on a Wednesday, it's not much of an issue, but today, I would say I've probably waited nearly 30 minutes just matchmaking. I've tried casual, ranked, extreme. I was getting into nothing for a while. Very frustrating. I mean, I know it's not supported, but still. We've seen several videos of people playing it. Here we go. We're matched. Ah, smash the star. Fine.
Are you ready to be dazzled?
Damn, they all got the same boards. Oh, I bet you are over it. Oh man, who's the other one in our group who's sick at the moment? They were in hospital. Oh man, who was it? I can't remember the username. Yes, thank you, Sixus, yeah. That sounds about right.
And the field test?
Yeah, when it rains it pours. Well, at least you're hopefully you know, keeping yourself hydrated and fed and rested and, you know, but sometimes just give yourself a day of nothing just to recharge. That was one of the things that frustrated me having COVID. I didn't have enough backup for the site, so I had to make videos. So one of the things I've been trying to do now I'm better is try to make videos, give myself a buffer if I do get sick again, that I've got a week or two's worth of stuff done. Yeah, it really did. Like, I personally don't really remember that Splatfest either. You know, sometimes you have some cool memories and cool games and stuff, but I don't really remember anything from it. Oh, balls, I'm the star player. See, I'm being hit, but I'm not seeing who's hitting me. Really frustrating. Come on, let's get them down to their star player. One of the problems of trying to do stuff in advance of the site is the mobile content. Mobile games update so frequently that it's very easy to get or play something that's out of date. So I've been not really doing a lot of the mobile stuff because it's just like I don't want to release a video of a game that's been fixed. I've been saved twice now. Damn, I ran away and it did not work. Like, she knew exactly where I was going to run to. We ended with a loss, but that's fine.
Congratulations. That was a lot of fun, even if we lost.
GG, I don't know. I felt like my contribution wasn't enough. Like, I myself didn't do great. So we lost, and I don't think I played well, so perhaps not. Perhaps no GG for me. But hey, I got a new board.
Now let's have a good time. See you later, pal.
Ah, bad game. Okay. Yeah, hi Peter. Yeah, we're off now. The plan today hasn't quite gone to plan, Peter. The idea was that I was going to do Destiny 2. I hadn't played the game. The trophies say I haven't played it for like 7 years. And I wanted to just see if I could just drop into multiplayer. And that was the plan. Unfortunately, my PS4 messed up downloading the game. There was an error. So I had to pivot from that to this stream. So I might try Destiny again next weekend. We'll have to see. It's something I do want to check out. I really did enjoy Destiny multiplayer in the past. It's just a shame that today with FoamStars that the matchmaking was pretty horrible. I reckon out of the 2.5 hours we've done, half hour of it would be just matchmaking. It's unfortunate. Well, I hope everyone is going to enjoy the rest of the weekend. Here it's after 4 PM, so we're probably halfway through by now. And the plan for tomorrow, at the moment, tomorrow probably will be Theatre Rhythm. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for Mario Kart, then perhaps I'll do Mario Kart, but I think I'm in for a shorter, more relaxed stream just to help chill for the rest of the week. So that's probably the plan. I recommend you guys check out the Mobile Friday video if you're into RPGs, vampires, and just general cool stuff. Silver and Blood is well worth checking out. And if you want to join everyone else, the Stories on Tuesday video, Blaz Blue, we're in the hundreds in people who have watched that, so you're more than welcome to join them. But yeah, content wise, today's stuff is doing well. We had Final Fantasy IV Complete Edition, of course Media Bar go up, and people seem to be enjoying that. As for next week, Cloud Monday is a new game, and I will reveal Cloud Monday's game is Ratatouille on PS3. I know, I've wanted to do another kids game, and honestly, I don't like the Ratatouille movie. So I wanted to play the game to see if the game was any good, see if I could have just enjoyed playing the game. But also it's like a kids game, a kids movie. I kind of wanted to continue that kids game theme. So I played it once already, and oh boy, that's all I will say. It won't be the last Disney. I'm thinking of after Ratatouille. In my mind, it's either going to be Bolt or one of the Cars games, if I can see which one of those are online. Well, I'm just interested in playing something little kiddie, little fun to see what that's like. But yeah, so Ratatouille is coming Monday. So until then, I hope everyone takes care. I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. And if I see you tomorrow, excellent. If I don't, that's fine too. But yeah, please take care everyone. Goodbye.